Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's check top 10 most asked questions regarding Throne and Liberty. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. Let's start right away with question number 1. Classes and races in this new upcoming title. And actually, answer to this question is pretty easy. There are no classes in Throne and Liberty. In Throne and Liberty, instead of classes, we have roles. So basically, by picking combination of two different weapons, you're deciding a role of your character. Will you be DPS, tank or healer? You can already check guide, actually few guides regarding this topic, regarding weapons, classes and roles on my YouTube channel, and I'm also preparing a new guides for the future when we will discover some kind of meta builds, because meta builds will be discovered in the future. They will exist for sure. Is this a good system? Absolutely yes. The only negative side of this system could be potentially in the future that we will have few meta builds. So for example, for PvP there will be one meta build, for a ranged DPS another meta build, and so on. Other than that, this is very good idea from developers of the game. In this game we will have huge diversity of beautiful weapons to play with. You can check some dedicated videos on my YouTube channel already regarding weapons of Throne and Liberty. For this evening, just to let you know, first the most asked question regarding classes, they don't exist. And regarding races, also, it's a very simple situation in the game, in storyline. It's not that we have only human race, there are also other races like elves. However, when you are creating your character, it's a human character. You can make a little bit of pointy ears or something that will look like elves or maybe some other race. Nevertheless, the playable race in this game are human. However, regarding other races, like I said, in storyline, they do exist. Let's go forward with question number 2. Very important question. Many people have asked me that also on my YouTube channel. I have seen that question repeated a lot below in the comments below my videos. PlayStation 5 and Xbox release. Within one of the interviews recently with developers of the game over there in Korea, they have asked actually developers of the game that specific question, and answer was pretty simple. For now, only PC version of the game will be available in Korea from December 7th. However, in the future, when PlayStation 5 and Xbox version of the game will be released globally, it will be also released in Korea. So that is actually pretty clear answer. It doesn't say when that will happen, probably in 2024. When I see any kind of news regarding the release of this game on PlayStation 5 and Xbox, I will let you know about that instantly here on my YouTube channel. For now, only PC version of the game over there in Korea, and like I said, in the future, when PlayStation 5 and Xbox release will be available globally, it will also happen in Korea. Let's go further with next question here, number 3, difference between Korean and global version of the game. I was also interested into this answer a lot, and we can get it officially from NCSoft. There won't be any difference between global and Korean version of the game. This is actually really interesting because I was always expecting that you'll see a little bit of difference for global version of the game, at least regarding monetization system. However, you can see here no difference. On one way also this is good because all of the content which you'll be able to see from Korea regarding guides, regarding different kind of weapons, dungeons, regarding different kind of in-game systems, everything will be valid also for global version of the game. So positive side of this thing, yeah, we will have lots of interesting information about the game from Korea because this game will be released in Korea on December 7th and globally later in 2024. So guides regarding different kind of in-game systems will be valid. Nevertheless, regarding monetization, yeah, maybe it would be best to little bit adjust different kind of systems for global viewers, for global players. Nevertheless, that will not happen. Same version of the game will be for global release and for Korean release. Let's go with next question, very important question regarding Throne and Liberty. Pay to win. I mean, even now, during this period of time before the release of the game, many people are talking about pay to win. We have seen some in-game systems which could potentially be pay to win. Nevertheless, within the last few months, since that closed beta test in Korea, we have seen that NCSoft, the developers of the game, they are trying to remove as much as possible pay to win from the game. At least in my opinion, we could have some kind of mild soft pay to win, but of course not any kind of hard pay to win. But then again, we need to see what will happen regarding pay to win after release of the game. Now to talk about pay to win before release of the game makes no sense at all. Why to bury the game even before release? Let's not do that. Let's be positive. After release of the game, I will check of course, and you will see dedicated videos on my YouTube channel. If I see anything negative, anything to criticize, I will let you know about that here on my YouTube channel. For now, let's leave pay to win alone. We have amazing game coming to us. Absolutely amazing game regarding different kind of in-game features, PvP wise, PvE wise, crafting, open world, whatever you think about. This is extraordinary game of high quality. Regarding pay to win, let's see after release. Absolutely, I agree 100%. If there will be something to cry about, rant and complain, we will do that. But you know what? When? After release of the game, not before release of the game. Don't forget, when you see some negative videos on YouTube or some streamers are streaming on Twitch or some other platform, negative reviews of this game, they are doing that to get views, because negativity is getting you views. Don't forget about that, because no point to talk about pay to win before release of the game. Anybody who is serious about MMORPG game in general, anybody who likes to play MMORPGs knows that. Only people who wants to get views are now taking opportunity to talk about pay to win before release of the game. So let's not talk about pay to win before release of the game. Let's talk about that after release. Let's go forward with question number 5 on the list, and that is PvP. Will PvP be available in Throne and Liberty, and if yes, on which way? And absolutely, answer is yes. Can you imagine one real PC MMORPG without PvP? That is not possible. One real serious MMORPG needs to have both PvP and PvE. This is not Blue Protocol. In Blue Protocol, there is no PvP. Yeah, you wouldn't believe that, but seriously, there is no PvP in Blue Protocol. So, as one real PC MMORPG, Throne and Liberty will have PvP. On which way? Well, developers of the game, NCSoft, they want to satisfy both PvE players and PvP players. So, if you are a PvE player, you don't need to play PvP. PvP will not exist as open world PvP, not in full map. There will be specific regional and local events, and within these events you can play PvP. So for both, everybody will be satisfied. PvP players, because you can do PvP a lot, just go into that part of the region, part of the map where PvP is available. And for PvE players, if you don't want to play PvP, it's fine. You can avoid it completely. This is very good solution from developers of this game, so everybody is now satisfied. PvP players and PvE players. Everybody is now happy. So if you like to play PvP, this game is perfect for you. You'll have lots of PvP to do. If you don't like PvP, also fine. You can completely avoid it by avoiding those regional and local events which are having PvP. Don't worry, there will be a local and regional events which have only PvE included without PvP. Very good solution from NCSoft. Let's go forward with next question here. Number 6, very interesting question, and I know that many people are mistaken regarding this. Is Throne and Liberty Unreal Engine 4 or Unreal Engine 5 game? And actually, it's not Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, I mean, you would suspect, you would maybe think this is Unreal Engine 5 game. It's neither. It's somewhere in between. As I have seen so far, there is no any kind of official information, but from the past, we know that Throne and Liberty is Unreal Engine 4 kind of game, not Unreal Engine 5. So I guess right now at this point in time for release of the game engine will be somewhere in between. There are different kind of versions of game engines, so somewhere in between Unreal Engine 4 and Unreal Engine 5. That would actually explain, I'll talk a little bit later about that, system requirements for this game. Question number 7, release time. For Korea, of course, because Throne and Liberty will be released in Korea on December 7th, however later globally in 2024 by Amazon Games. Now, regarding release time over there in Korea, it will be released in 8 o'clock in the evening 8 o'clock p.m. Korean Standard Time. That means middle of the day, noon Central European Time. Check dedicated video on my YouTube channel where I'm talking in details about release time. This is very important topic because many of us are waiting for release of this game over there in Korea. So check dedicated video on my YouTube channel, scroll down a little bit, you will find video with title Release Time, Throne and Liberty Release Time. Let's go forward with next question here, how to play in Korea. Well, pretty much easy, I would say. On one way, I have made 2 guides on my YouTube channel, and you'll find a link in the description below this video, step-by-step guide how to install and play Throne and Liberty in Korea. On one way, it's pretty simple. Yeah, I mean, there is not much complication regarding that. However, just to give you main information, you will need absolutely, you cannot play without that, VPN and Korean mobile phone number. So that means basically that you will need to have some friend in Korea to create account for you and to verify that account. That's it. That's the only way. You need to verify your account by using Korean mobile phone number. There is no other way. Check, like I said, 2 videos on my YouTube channel, how to play and install and play Throne and Liberty over there in Korea, step-by-step guide. I will put the link in the description below video. Next question here, system requirements. Regarding system requirements, yes, of course, I have already video regarding that. Check it on my YouTube channel. Just to let you know, they're not high. They're actually really low. I have studied, I have made research regarding system requirements, and we have actually get lots of information from NCSoft regarding system requirements from lowest to the highest, and I can tell you that system requirements are actually pretty much low. They are really low, so basically, to put it on simple way, even if you have potato PC, you can play Throne and Liberty. Of course, you will need to have some better graphic card in generally to run smoothly this game. If you will play on some minimum system requirements on potato PC, you'll have issues with lag, a bad performance of the game, your graphics will not look good. Nevertheless, you'll be able to play it. However, like I said, I need to recommend to you to have better graphic card in general. I will also put a link in the description below this video where you will find system requirements for Throne and Liberty. And last question here, most important question, and actually answer to this question is also pretty simple. Will it fail or succeed? I can tell you right away. For release of the game, there is no doubt this game will be the biggest MMORPG release of 2023 in Korea and the biggest MMORPG release of 2024 globally. I'm talking about a release of the game. Regarding quality of the game, in-game features, there is no doubt this game is something really amazing. What will happen after release? That we will talk after release. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I can only hope for the best, and what I have seen so far, absolutely, this game have huge potential. Regarding everything, overall, combat, classes, actually roles, weapons, in-game systems, graphic design, regarding platforms, amazing, no mobile devices, only PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox. Regarding developer, NCSoft have a huge legacy in producing high quality MMORPGs. Within the last 20 years, they have so many big titles released, from Ion to Blade and Soul to Lineage. Should I continue? This company is amazing regarding producing high quality MMORPGs, and every time within the last 20 years, NCSoft have actually released some PC MMORPG, it was a huge release. So there is no doubt, together with Amazon Games, for global release of the game. A release will be huge. A release will be successful. Now, after release, what will happen? Well, all depends on Amazon Games, publisher of this game for global version of the game, and on developers of this game, NCSoft. What will happen? How will players receive this game? That remains to be seen. Like I said, I think that is my realistic opinion. It's very hard to be realistic because I'm hyped about this game, but honestly here, this game have a huge potential. I have no doubt it will be very popular and played by many players. If you are interested into Throne and Liberty, check my YouTube channel. I already have lots of guides regarding this new upcoming title, and I'm preparing lots of guides in the future regarding weapons, roles, different kind of in-game features, and also regarding news and updates. Also, check my live streams on Twitch. I will live stream gameplay of this game from Korea from December 7th, and in the future, of course, I will prepare for global release of this game. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. See you soon.